Welcome. So in this video, I'm going to create a dashboard quickly using Olympics data. And this is a template that I've already published back last year. However, this is a much simplified version because I'm trying to do this within 5 minutes. So this is going to be a much simplified version of the dashboard with less elements. However, this should also be useful to build some interactivity into our dashboard. And let the user choose how they want to see the data. And so that is where I think this will be helpful. And we are going to let the user choose from 3 different views of the dashboard. And we are also going to let them control the specific number of or the elements that they see in these 2 tables by using a couple of scroll bars. So usually we can see the top 10 countries or top 10 athletes, but if the user wants to see beyond the top 10, then this scroll bar will let them actually scroll and be able to see that. And so since we have 2 tables, we're going to have 2 different scroll bars. And then at the top, we're going to have some interactivity. And so we're going to build that with a different background color there and just changing so that the font, so that it doesn't look like the usual default font. And now what we're going to do is to make sure that the column widths are there for us to provide the text input. And then the other columns, which are going to mostly have smaller numbers, to be narrower. And then this is the first user input. So let's give that. And then this is going to be where they will choose the list of views or the list from the list of views. And then so here we have the Olympic view, or we can choose the country view or the sport view. So those are the 3 views, and the names are very self-explanatory. We can choose one country at a time or one sport at a time or the entire Olympics all together. So those are the 3 possibilities. And in each of this, for example, in the sport view, we want the user to be able to choose any sport they want. And similarly, in the country view, we will let the user choose from the list of countries. You can either type this in or you can choose drop down. However, it works the same. It makes sure that we are only using the values that are allowed. And now the best part is to connect these user inputs to our calculations, because if we don't, then there's not going to be any update on the dashboard, because as you can see, it is slowly getting populated as we build these connections. Okay, so now the next piece is to create a little bit of different kind of visualization for the medals, so that we can see, okay, this is gold, this is silver, and this is bronze. Similarly here, but let's add a little bit more interesting visualization. So we're going to have a formula, which unfortunately I'm not able to explain in just within 5 minutes. So I'm going to just type it in for now, and I'll show you the impact. So it is to identify the bronze medal, and I have forgotten this. And this one will be to identify the silver medal won by the athlete. And finally, it is going to be the gold medal won by the athlete. So here we will choose the gold color. There you have it. I made a mistake there. Okay, done. Change this to WebDings. Remove the grid lines. So there you have it. So we have an interactive dashboard where we can choose a country, and now the country that we have chosen is Australia. So the 2 tables should now go and calculate and reflect only the country, the athletes, and the medals for Australia. And now when I choose a sport view, then it should update and give me only for athletics medals. And then so we can scroll to see more. Thank you.